Here comes the Paw Patroller. But all the Paw Patrol vehicles are mixed up in the alphabet blocks. Let's dump them out to see if we can unmix them. Let's start by making Chase's vehicle. His vehicle is blue, so we'll need to find all the blocks that have a piece of a blue vehicle on them. His vehicle has 6 pieces. This piece makes 4, so we just need 2 more. And this piece makes 5. And the last one is hiding over here. Now let's see if we can put it together. We know that wheels go on the bottom, so let's start with those. This piece here can go on top of the front wheel, and this piece can go between the 2 wheels, completing them. Now we just need the rest of the top of the vehicle. This one goes in the middle, and this one goes in the back. Great job, we built Chase's vehicle. His vehicle is B, L, U, E. Blue. Chase's vehicle is blue. Wow, we made the vehicle and spelled the color, and now we got a toy vehicle. Let's take it out. It's a police car. Police cars are for police, and they make sure everyone follows the rules. But where's Chase? Chase is spelled C, H, A, S, E. Yay, there's Chase. Now we can put Chase inside his police car. There, now he's ready to roll. Chase is on the case. Now we can load Chase on our car carrier. First, we'll lower the trailer. And then we can send Chase up the ramp. Here you go, Chase. Drive carefully. Now we have one vehicle on our trailer. Now let's see if we can find pieces of Marshall's vehicle. I see some already. His vehicle is gonna have 8 pieces. There are 4 more pieces left. Can you see them? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we put it together. Let's start with the wheels, since they go on the bottom. Here's another wheel over here. I think it goes to the front one. There we go. And there's one more hiding back here. Now let's slide the 2 sides together. There, now that's the bottom of Marshall's vehicle. Let's work on the top. There's one there, and another one here. And I think this one goes here. And the last piece. Uh-oh, I think we've made a mistake. That's okay, accidents happen. There, we can fix it just like that. And now we've got Marshall's vehicle, and it's R, E, D. Red. Marshall's vehicle is red. All right, now we have Marshall's toy vehicle. It's a red fire truck. A fire truck is driven by firefighters, and they help put out fires with their water hoses. But where's Marshall? Marshall is spelled M, A, R, S, H spells marsh, and now we need the all. A, L-L, Marshall. Great job. Look, there's Marshall now. We can put him in his fire truck. Here you go, Marshall. Now Marshall is ready to help the Paw Patrol on any rescue missions. I'm fired up. Here comes Marshall up the ramp. Now we have 2 vehicles on our car carrier. Now let's see if we can make Sky's vehicle. Her vehicle is pink and has 6 pieces. There's a couple right over here. And then the last 2 are in the back. Alright, let's start with the bottom of the vehicle. These 2 go next to each other. This piece here looks like it's part of the tail, but we have to flip it around. Now we got it. Then we do the top. There's the center piece. The other piece of the tail. And then the last piece of the front. Sky's vehicle is P, I, N, K. Pink. Sky's vehicle is pink. Alright, now we have a toy of Sky's vehicle. Let's take a look at it. Sky's vehicle is a helicopter. A helicopter is like an airplane and can fly, thanks to its spinning blades on top of it. But where's Sky? Sky is spelled S, K, Y spells sky like the word, then we add an E to make Sky's name. And there she is, right on cue. Let's put Sky in our helicopter. Very cool. Now she's a pilot and ready to fly. Coming in for a landing. Now we have 3 vehicles on our car carrier. Let's see if we can find the pieces for Rubble's vehicle. His vehicle is yellow, so that's the color pieces we'll be looking for. This piece makes 3, and we need 3 more to make 6. Alright, here's the last piece. Rubble's vehicle doesn't have wheels, it has treads, so we'll make the treads first. Alright, let's slide them together. Now that we have the bottom, let's work on the top. It's starting to come together. You can already tell what it's going to look like. And now the last piece will make it complete. Alright, we've made Rubble's vehicle. And it's Y, E, L spells yell, O, W, yellow. Rubble's vehicle is yellow. Alright, now we have Rubble's toy vehicle. Let's take a look at it. Rubble's vehicle is a bulldozer. Construction workers use bulldozers to move heavy things. But where's Rubble? Rubble is spelled R, U, B spells rub, another B, L, E. Now we have Rubble. And there he is. So let's put Rubble the construction pup in his bulldozer. Great, now he looks like he's ready to do some work. Oh no, Rubble, watch where you're going! Sorry! Sometimes Rubble can be a little clumsy, but that's okay. Now we have 4 vehicles on our truck. Now it's time to put together Rocky's vehicle. His vehicle is green and needs 8 pieces. We've almost found all of them. And now we have the last piece. So let's put Rocky's vehicle together. These 2 pieces look like they go together. And now this one's going to make the front wheel. And this piece has the front bumper and the raising arm. And where does this one go? I think it goes here. Yeah, because this one goes behind it. And here's where Rocky sits. And finally the last piece. Rocky's vehicle is G, R, E, N. Green. Rocky's vehicle is green. Hey, it worked. Now we have Rocky's vehicle. Rocky's vehicle is a recycling truck. A recycling truck collects unused items. That way they can be turned into something useful. But where's Rocky? Rocky is spelled R, O, C, K spells rock, and adding a Y makes Rocky. Yay, there's Rocky. Now we can put him in his recycle truck. Alright, now Rocky's ready to get to work. Green means go! Here comes Rocky up the ramp. Now we have 5 vehicles on the car carrier. Sadly, Zuma doesn't have a vehicle made out of blocks. Aw, man. Don't worry, we know he's orange, so we can do this. Orange is spelled O, R, A, N, G, E. Orange. Alright, it worked. Now we have Zuma's vehicle. Zuma's vehicle is a hovercraft. A hovercraft can travel on both land and water. But where's Zuma? Zuma is spelled Z, U, M, A. Zuma! There's Zuma now, ready to go in his hovercraft. Zuma loves to swim, so he's great at underwater rescue missions. And he looks great in his speedy hovercraft. Let's dive in! With Zuma on our ramp, our car carrier is full. Let's raise the trailer. Now our car carrier has 6 vehicles on it, and it's full. See you later, car carrier. Now that we found all the pups, I'm using the blocks to build the ultimate tower. Here's the last piece. Careful. There we go. There, we're done.
Did someone say block tower?
Rubble!
Oops, I was just trying to help.
Well, you can help us, Rubble. You can help us put it back together.
Yay, I get to help.
Welcome to the Playhouse, where we have 3 fun and exciting toys to play with today. A colorful music-making piano, a music mixing table with Pororo, and a safari-themed jungle track. Let's see, I think we'll play with the music table first. We're gonna need some friends to come join us to play with this one, because playing is always better with friends. And here they come now, riding on a school bus. Let's say hello to our first friend. And that's gonna be Krong, a little baby green dinosaur. He's Pororo's adoptive brother, and he's always causing mischief. And the next friend to join us is Loopy. She's a cute pink beaver who's a little shy, but I hope she won't mind dancing with us today. Here you go, Loopy, next to Krong. And our third friend is Petty the penguin. She's Loopy's best friend and loves hanging out with the gang. Here you go, Petty. Now that we've got our friends, we can send the school bus off. We have 1, 2, 3 friends, but there's one spot that's missing. We must be missing a friend. Let's see if we can figure out who's missing. There are 4 buttons and only 3 friends. I wonder if we can use that to figure it out. Let's see, there's a button for Krong, but he's already here. And we have a button for Loopy, but she's right next to him. And we have a button for Petty, but she's right over there. The last button here is for Eddie. That must be who we're missing. That was it. Eddie was our missing friend. Eddie is a clever orange fox who loves to invent things. And he's our 4th friend. And now that we found our 4 friends, we can play with our mix table. All right, let's add our first friend to the dance floor, and we'll press a green note since Krong is green. Wow, look at him go. Krong's really got some great dance moves. And it looks like Pororo's really enjoying the music too. All right, let's pause the tune so we can add more friends. Now let's add a new friend to the dance floor, Loopy. And since Loopy is pink, we'll press the pink note. And off they go. Alright, let's pause the song. Now we can add our third friend, Petty. And Petty gets the purple note. Whoa, it looks like the dance floor is getting a little crowded. And this is one of my favorite songs to dance to, Pop Goes the Weasel. Alright, let's give him a rest while we get our 4th member onto the dance floor. Come on, Eddie, show us what you got. And he gets the orange button. Whoa, dancing is so much fun. If you have dance moves, don't be shy. Show everyone in the room what you can do. Dancing is great fun and great exercise, and it can make people happy. All right, let's give our dancers a break. Wow, what a lot of fun they had dancing on the dance floor. Which of our 2 remaining toys should we play with next? How about the Safari Jungle Track? It looks like this comes in a box, so we're gonna need to put it together. Whoa, look at all these pieces. What a mess. Let's see if we can clean things aside so we have room to put it together. The first piece we need is this big green base. Let's plant some grass and flowers to make it look nice. And this looks like a good spot for a little lily pond. Now let's add this super cute chomping alligator. I love how springy his mouth is. There you go, Mr. Reptile. Next up, we have this big gray elephant with a bouncy trunk. And we're gonna snap her in right here. And this pink stand here will help hold up part of the track. Check out this cute tree with a squirrel living inside. Let's plant it over here. And how about this really awesome giraffe? I love its long neck that helps it get food from the top of trees. We can straddle it here over the alligator. This part of the track looks really cool and twisty. We'll prop it up using our pink column. And for the end of our track, we'll have this pretty pink arch with flowers on it. We can add some cute monkeys over here. They'll help us hold up the next part of the track. And here it is. We'll connect it to our elephant, monkeys, and finally, the arch. There, that's got it. And one more piece of track will connect the top of the tree to the giraffe. Then we can add a nice friendly parrot perched on the side of the track. And no safari's complete without a lion, king of the savannah. Now that we've built our track, let's try it with our first bean. And it's this adorable pink bunny rabbit. Let's watch it go. Wow, that was so fun. Now let's try our second bean. And that's this cute purple hippo. All right, let's send it down the track. Wow, that's so cool. This toy was so much fun. Let's put it to the side so we can try our next toy. And that's gonna be our colorful piano toy. Let's try out each of the notes. Wow, what beautiful sounds. Now let's play some songs by putting in some sheet music. Now let's see if you recognize this song. That song is called Ode to Joy. Now let's see if we can play it by following the different colored notes on the sheet music. Wow, we did it! Great job! Now let's try another one. Let's see if you recognize this one. That was called Go to Sleep. Now let's see if we can play it. Wow, we played another song. Great job. Now let's try one more. Let's see if you recognize this one. Did you recognize that one? It was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now let's give it a try. Wow, that was an easy one, but great job doing it. It was so much fun playing with our 3 special toys in the playhouse today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. See you next time, guys. Bye! It's time for the car show, and here come the trucks loaded with cool cars. And look at this one with a magnetic lifting arm. So cool! Wow, guys, we have a truck loaded with 6 community vehicles and another loaded with 4 race cars. Let's take a look at the race cars first. Whoa, check out how it can lift up the car with its magnetic arm. Our first car is the blue and yellow number 1. It looks so fast. I can't wait to see it race. Now let's get our next car, which is this white and red number 2. Wow, what an awesome looking car. I really like these cool stripes on the sides. Let's grab our third car with the magnetic arm and take a look at it. Whoa, this one's yellow and red and it has the number 3. I'll bet this one's won a lot of races. And finally, we're down to our last race car. It's the blue and yellow number 4. And since number 4 is even, I'll stick it right here next to the number 2. We're gonna find out which of these race cars is the fastest in just a bit. But first we gotta check out these community vehicles from our car carrier. Wow, cool! The trailer transforms into an unloading ramp for the cars. And now we have 6 colorful vehicles to unload. So let's check them out. Our first vehicle off the truck is this red one here. And it's a fire truck with the number 1 on it. Fire trucks put out fires to keep everyone safe. Our next vehicle is this yellow one here. Look, it's a school bus with the number 2 on it. School buses take kids to and from school. Do you ride a school bus? Now let's take a look at our next vehicle. It's a big green one, and it's a recycle truck with the number 3 on it. Recycle trucks can take things made out of paper, glass, and plastic and turn them into something new. Here comes our next vehicle, and it's a police car. Did you hear the siren? And this one has the number 4. Police cars are driven by police officers, and they help keep us safe. Now we're up to our second to last vehicle. Let's get it off the truck and see what it can be. Hey, look, it's an ambulance with the number 5 on it. An ambulance can take people that are sick or hurt to the hospital so they can feel better. And finally, it's time for our last vehicle on our truck. Let's check it out. Whoa, what is this one with the number 6 on it? I think it's a wrecker. A wrecker can take a car that's damaged to the mechanic to get fixed. It's kind of like an ambulance for cars. Our school bus wants to play on the slide, but how's it gonna get up there? Maybe it can drive up the slide. Come on, come on. Oh, it didn't make it. There's gotta be another way. Hey, that looks like an elevator. That should work. Here comes our school bus, ready to get on the elevator. Down it comes. Let's hop on and go up to the 2nd floor. Ding! We're here. Now our school bus can go down that slide. Oh no! It looks like our school bus crashed and burned. Here comes our ambulance to take our school bus driver to the hospital to make sure she's okay. And now here comes our fire truck to put out that fire. Yes, the fire's out. Great job, fire truck. You saved the day. And now here comes our wrecker to take the school bus to the mechanic so it can get fixed up. Don't worry, I'm sure the school bus will be fixed up good as new. Our wrecker's back from the mechanic, and it needs some gas from the gas station. Glug, 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 glug. All right, now it's filled up and ready to drive further. All the way up to the top slide on our playset. It's gonna ride the elevator from the 1st to the 2nd, finally to the 3rd floor. And now that it's at the tip top of our playset, it can go down this huge slide. Let's watch it go. Whoa, that was so cool. Now it's time to see our cars on this super fast launcher. But first, we're gonna need a safe landing zone. And I think this super soft kinetic sand would make a perfect place for them to land. We just need to figure out a way to move it to the base of the ramp. Oh wow, it's a dump truck. That'll do the trick. Let's load it up with some sand and move it to the ramp. All right, it's full. Let's get hauling. We'll just dump it here. Great, that worked. But this is gonna take a long time. We need something else, like this bulldozer. Maybe this will be able to move the sand faster. Wow, look how much dirt it can move at once. With this bulldozer, we'll have a landing zone in no time. Now let's use our magical movie powers to smooth it out really quick. Nice work. Now let's add 4 safety cones. And this sign, and we'll be ready to go. Perfect. Whoa, check it out, guys. This ramp looks amazing, and I can't wait to see our cars on it. First, let's start with the red fire truck and see how far it can go. Do you think it can jump over this bus? There's only one way to find out. Let's place it and see. Now launch. Whoa, it barely made it. Let's see that in slow motion. Whoa, nice jump. Next, it's our recycle truck's turn to go down the slide. But can it jump over 2 buses? Let's see. Here it goes. Oh, it hit the cone, but it made it. Let's see that in slow motion. Check out that air. It crashed, but it made it. Our next car down the ramp is gonna be the ambulance. And we're gonna add a 3rd bus for it to jump. Do you think it can do it? Here it goes.
Yes, it made it! Let's see that in slow motion. Whoa, it hit the red bus and barely made it. That was too close. Now for our final jump down the slide, it's the police car, and it's gonna try to jump 4 buses. And I'm not even sure if that's possible. But we're about to find out. I can't believe it, it made it. Let's see that in slow motion. Whoa, it jumped all 4 buses easily. Now it's time for some races. Which one of these do you think is the fastest? The blue number 1 or the white number 2? Let's put them on the track and find out. And whichever car crosses our finish line first will be the winner. Ready, set, go! Wow, who won? It was the white number 2. Good job! Our next race is between the red number 3 and the yellow number 4. Let's see which one of them is the fastest. And off they go! And the number 4 pulls ahead at the last second! What a great race! Now it's time for the championship race between our 2 winners, the white number 2 and the yellow number 4. Which one do you think is going to be the winner? Let's set them up and find out. We'll put the number 4 in the inside lane and the number 2 in the outside. And let's use our light for this championship round. Off they go! Whoa, I couldn't tell who won. We'll have to watch in slow motion to find out. And the winner is the number 2. Great job, number 2. You get this first place gold trophy. If you guys liked watching the video, give it a thumbs up. See you later.